It is about 7:30 in the morning. I've been up for almost an hour, and this is usually my normal daily routine, right? I'll wake up, I'll lay in bed and look at my phone and scroll through my socials, a little bit doom scrolling, and catch up on everything that went on while I slept, right? And I usually waste about 30 minutes of my day doing that. So one of my things I'm going to start attempting to do is getting up, taking a shower, washing my hair, preparing for the day instead of doom scrolling for 30 minutes. I think that's going to be a positive factor in helping my mental state. I think me laying in bed trying to wake myself up is the same thing that bothers me about Xander doing that. Xander wakes up, doom scrolls, right? And I get on to him all the time. I'm like, you just got to get yourself out of bed. And then I think about it now and I'm like, I'm actually doing the same exact thing that he does that bothers me when he does it. So in order for me to be able to fully try to change his life, I need to do it in my own life first. So I'm going to start getting up out of bed, taking a shower when I first wake up, and just preparing myself for the day. Maybe spend a couple minutes once I've finished all my first thing of the morning activities before work, and spend maybe 10 minutes doing some social media stuff. I think that might be, I'm gonna attempt that. I think that's something to do. But for now, like I said, it's about 7:35 or so here in the morning, and I'm gonna get started going through all my work emails, looking for anything that's out of my normal daily routine, right? So I do have my normal daily routines, right? I work with my specific clients that I'm on projects with currently, and I get myself in order. Well, there's usually a few other things that kind of pop up, like, hey, Eric, can you jump on this other project and help out so-and-so to get them to where they need to be on the project? As a senior lead, that's what I'm supposed to do, so I usually do that as well. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do right now. And then today, I really don't have any plans besides getting out there and cutting that grass that I showed yesterday. That's the two priorities that I have: work, cutting grass, and then a third one that I just kind of mentioned. I'm going to start working on myself as far as things that bother me that I see in my family members and see in other people. If it bothers me when I see them do it, most likely, this usually fits everybody, because whenever I've seen people have problems with other people, unless it's something like really heinous or something really bad, right? It's usually because it's something that they don't like in themselves and they do it. That's just my personal experience. It might not be factual for everybody, but my personal experience has shown me that if I don't like something that somebody else is doing, and again, it's not anything illegal or heinous, then it's probably because it's a self-reflection and I see them doing it, and subconsciously I do the same thing, and I don't like that in myself. So I'm gonna start making those changes. That's my first step of the day. All right, guys, I told you I was gonna cut the grass, didn't I? All right, let's cut some grass. This is gonna take a few hours of my day. I'm just kidding, I ain't doing that crap. But for real, I am gonna mow my grass today. Today, it's time. I'm looking down the side of my house while Lucy goes potty, because this is her potty break time, which gives me a few minutes away from my desk to get away from work, right? To not think about work and just, I don't know, do a little self-reflection maybe? Not really, just taking Lucy out to potty. That's what I'm doing. So what are your thoughts on the journaling idea or slash vlogging, right? I was watching Clintus again today, this morning when I did my doom scrolling, right? So one of the things he mentioned in the video was that he's found that vlogging is his hobby. Wow, that light is bright. Squirrel moment, guys. I do have a little bit of ADD, right? And you probably hear my hot tub running behind you guys because I have you propped up while I'm talking. But hobbies, I've always considered like playing basketball, like you mentioned, playing like golfing or archery, right? Well, mine have always been like basketball, just sports in general, right? And my biggest hobby is documenting my kids when they played sports. And now it's while Xander's playing high school baseball. I've been documenting that. I have a booklet of all of the box scores for every single game he's played so far in high school, and he's going into his junior year this next year. While he'll be playing on varsity this coming year. And so he might not play as much. So my hobby might get pulled back. I'm not sure. We'll find out when the season gets here. I mean, he's been working out a lot, and there is an opening as a DH, and he was the offensive player of the year last year. So maybe there's that. We'll see. But journaling, that's going to be my hobby, I think, right now. In the meantime, journaling / vlogging, right? Whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to call it journaling because it makes me feel better. And the sun is so bright. You got to get out and do things. That's the noise I'm talking about, is my pumps running on their normal cycle. As we were walking back in, I just remembered I need to power wash my patio here, because Amy has these plants. This guy here, this fern, and then I don't know what this is, but she has this as well, and she waters it, and as you can see, it causes my concrete. Well, that right there, that was me smoking some meat and the drippings came out, and I've power washed, and that's still how it looks. This stuff will come off though, because this is just dirt. It's right, Lucy? It's just dirt, right? Oh, you ready to go inside? Okay, you want to go inside? Let's go. Lunch break time, guys. We have leftovers, but I'm gonna save those leftovers for tonight, so that Amy doesn't have to cook and I don't have to cook, because I'm already gonna have to mow this afternoon, because remember I said I was gonna cut the grass, but I'm literally gonna mow the grass. So I'm gonna eat me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, old school. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They're simple to make, and then they're good for you, right? Except for all the sugar and stuff. So let me grab the sugar out, the jelly that Amy got, and then we'll go over here and funny story, peanut butter. We have two things of it, right? We have this nice crunchy one, and then we have a creamy one. The creamy one's the one that I'm gonna use, right? Because I'm spreading it across bread. But I went and, let's see, when was it? About 2 weeks ago? We were going on a July 4th weekend trip to Galveston. Amy rented a beach house. We went down, but she made some, I guess you'd call it, like we call it Muddy Buddy kind of stuff. It's just like a whole bunch of like Chex with melted chocolate, peanut butter, M&Ms, and lots of powdered sugar. You know, the stuff that a diabetic like me needs. Anyways, I didn't eat the whole thing. Like, I had some of it, right? Amy and the boys, they enjoy that stuff. And I went to the store to grab what she needed, because she said, get peanut butter. We didn't have any. Grabbed peanut butter. Came home. She starts to make it, and she realizes, this is crunchy. We don't use crunchy peanut butter in Muddy Buddies. So I had to go back to the store and get smooth. So now we have 2 things of peanut butter. For now, I'm gonna use this one though. But I told Amy, I'll use this one too. Don't worry, I'll use it. I really don't eat lunch very often. A lot of times I skip my lunch, and I just spend that time to like, I don't know, to calm my mind, right? Because I've been working all morning, and right now it's 12:30 in the afternoon, so I'm fixing to eat. I got a few meetings this afternoon. I did before I came in here. So I start my lunch from 12 to 1, and that's pretty much routine unless I have a meeting thrown in there somewhere. And today, instead, I didn't have any meetings or anything, and I started, like I said, it's 12:30 now. So the last 30 minutes I spent just going back through and looking at YouTube stuff, because I haven't done that a whole lot lately until it's just within the last couple days I've started back doing that, because it's kind of like Clint said, it's kind of a hobby. I know that resonated with me when he said that, right? Give me one sec. I had to go get a knife, right, so I can actually spread this. So like I said, it resonates with me a little bit as far as YouTube being a hobby. His vlogging is his hobby, and for me, that was my hobby. And then it became baseball, right? Because my kids played baseball. And everybody that's been here before knows that the last few years of my vlogging was really a whole lot of baseball, right? Like, that's pretty much what my videos were about, was just straight up baseball clips, because I love documenting my children play baseball. Through Jacob playing baseball till he stopped playing, and I've done it with Xander ever since he was just like a little wee fellow, a little kid. I almost always forget to take the little top off. This is a brand new thing in jelly that Amy just got yesterday, because I mentioned to her that I wanted to start back eating PB&J for lunch. So back to what I was saying. This is kind of I feel like Clint was right. Like, vlogging and journaling, the way that I'm gonna do it, kind of fall into the same category. And I think those are kind of a hobby. Like, it's something that I'm gonna do on my own. Not if Amy and the kids want to be a part of it, sure, but they all have their own lives to lead and their own thoughts on doing things like this. So I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, and like I said, journaling for myself to look back on. Right? Sandwich is ready to go eat now, so I'm gonna go eat my lunch and then get back to work, and then probably do a little bit of self-reflecting and trying to come up with things that I'd like to keep in the front part of my mind, so that I stay on top of what I'm wanting to accomplish in my life. FYI, this is what she does all day. From the moment that she wakes up until the moment that Amy comes home, she basically lays here napping. You having a rough day, sweetheart? Huh? Been a rough day? Yeah, you're not used to vlogging, huh? Or journaling. I'll get it. Well, that didn't go as planned. So I went back to work after lunch, or sat in front of my computer and went back to work, right? I didn't leave and go back to work. I just went into my office to go back to work, right? And yeah, I worked until about 7:30 at night, and there was still sun out and all that, of course. I mean, it's still out right now, but right now it is 8:30, and I've already hit that spot of my day where I'm exhausted, I'm tired. I wanted to get in the hot tub tonight, but I'm even too exhausted to get into the hot tub. It's just like too big of a hassle for me at the moment. My goal is to just be a what is it like? What do people say? Bump on a log or whatever. I'm just not feeling like doing anything now. So I'm just gonna put this video together. I have a few things that I can look back on and just try to better myself for tomorrow. But yeah, Amy took Lucy out to go for a walk right now because she was in here crying like a little baby, like literally crying like a little baby. And then she took her for a walk because that's what she wanted. She every night she gets a walk and she gets a treat, and then she goes to bed with Jacob, and that's her day. That's her daily routine. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to my ramblings and some of my conversation. And if it helped you out a little bit, awesome. If it didn't, awesome, I guess. I don't know. But you stuck around and watched this video. Thank you. And we'll see what I do tomorrow, if I decide to journal or not. We'll see. All that to just say, I'm not cutting my grass today. It'll be another day for me to do that. It's okay still. It's fine. It's hot. Grass can grow a little taller when it's hot because it keeps the roots and the underside of the grass from frying and burning up. So yeah, peace.